Just a minute, guys. Yeah. Hi, guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys, can you please confirm? Is the audible, guys?
You're audible.
Nice.
You are
Okay.
audible.
Okay. Thank you. So, guys, like in the last week, that is in the last week means in the before week, we discussed about we started with some we conducted some demo sessions, guys. So three demo sessions. It is only just an introduction part. We didn't started with any the main concept also. We didn't started with anything. So only three classes I have. It has been happened, guys. I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Only three classes that has been happened. So if anyone missed the last classes, guys, so if you missed the previous three classes, no need to worry about them because our backend team is going to share you the recording. I'll also share the recording as of now, guys. If anyone has missed the last classes, so these are the last three classes, guys. So which is on 22nd, 23rd, 24th. 25th and 26th, we didn't have the sessions, guys. So I'll share the link. Anyhow, our backend team is also going to share you one follow-up mail to you. In the follow-up mail, you are going to get all the recordings and all these things. We'll get it, guys. So see there, this is the way my backend team is going to share you one update, one follow-up mail, what they will call it as. We will send you that follow-up mail. In that we have the demo videos and all these things will be available there. So if anyone has missed the previous three classes, guys, or even any one of the class if you have missed, so you can just go through them. It is only just like an what we can see, just very simple. It's very a basic, which is going to be the introduction part. Like as you know that this class is basically for generative AI. So what is generative AI? Before going for generative AI, I just explained what is AI. I just explained what is going to be machine learning just for a basic understanding. So what is the difference between a discriminative AI and which is going to be generative AI? So discriminative AI will help you to just find the differences. That means only just to classify or which is going to help you to take a decision. But generative AI is going to be capable. It is also an AI systems only, which automatically works just like the humans. But they will generate some kind of a new content it is going to be generate, guys. As you know that in ChatGPT, whenever we ask to generate an image, it is going to generate some kind of an image it is going to generate. Or there are some AI tools are there. So depending on the whatever the input you have given, if you ask it to generate a video, it is going to generate a video. Or it is going to be something like it is going to generate some kind of an audio. So some systems are capable to generate some audio. Some systems are going to be capable to which is going to be generate some text, right? So the generative AI is nothing but where the systems or AI systems are capable to which is going to be they will generate some kind of a new content. There are going to be generate them. So we know that there are going to be many such kind of a systems are there. Like we know that from OpenAI we are having GPT, right? From OpenAI we are having something called as an GPTs are there. And not only from that, we are having a different types. From Meta, we are having which is going to be Llama models, okay, or we are having something called as an DeepSeek. As you know that it is going to be DeepSeek is there, or we are having something called as an Mistral. So these are all going to be some of the which is going to be the LLMs. So later we are going to discuss more about the LLMs, guys. So mainly in our training program, using this particular LLMs, we are not going to create any LLMs or we don't develop any LLMs, guys. But using this particular LLMs, the existing LLMs only we are going to use, guys. So already there are going to be what are that LLMs and all these things. I'll tell you later. Maybe I'll use as a OpenAI LLMs, or I'm going to use a llamas, or whether I'm going to use something called as an different platforms we are having, guys. We are going to be using a different types of which is going to be LLM models we are going to use mainly to work. That means according to using that will create some kind of a chat bots, or it is going to be some kind of an Q&A, or some kind of an which is going to be rack systems. So these are all going to be some of the things which we are going to develop with the help of which is going to be our generative AI classes what we are going to do, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is going to be just an idea. And even I also given some idea about like something like what is going to be our idea. That means like how our course curriculum, like as I said that what are the things we are going to learn. We are going to learn some bare core concepts of Python. We are going to learn, and after the core concepts of Python, we are going to learn. So like what are the other things you are going to get it? Apart from that, there are going to be pre-recorded videos of Python. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the Python, if you already have the idea about Python, well and good. Even if we don't have the idea about Python also, directly we can start learning the which is going to be Python with some of the videos which I'm going to share as which we are going to share with you. And apart from that, our classes are also live recorded. So these classes also we are going to give you a kind of a live recording through the Google Drive. We are going to get the access to the videos also, guys. Okay. So just to get some idea today, today is our last, which is going to be demo session, guys. Today is our last free demo session. So from tomorrow onwards, the link will changes, guys. If you really want to continue, if you want to go ahead with the course, if you want to really, if you like our content and the, which is going to be the delivery. So you can just, you have to register for the tomorrow's class by paying the required fee amount, guys. Okay. So that is going to be for the tomorrow's class. From tomorrow, the link will changes. So the guys who has been registered for the course, so those will get the new link. We are going to get it, and you can continue from the tomorrow's classes, guys. So today, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give an idea about like what is going to be our course curriculum, just to get some idea. I'm not going to discuss about the more details about them. So these are going to be some of the, which is going to be the, what we can see. This is going to be our course content, which I'm going to deliver and which we are going to be commit for this particular course content, guys. First, as I already said that, guys, we are going to study about something called as basics of which is going to be Python, guys. So these are going to be, sorry, these are going to be some of the core Python topics are there. Hardly there are 7 to 8 topics will be there, guys. You don't require to become a more and more expertise on the Python. Just hardly there are 6 to 7 topics will be there, guys. Just you have to study those particular 6 to 7 topics. We have to study 8 topics are there. In that one topic is going to be nothing but Python IDEs. There is not that much important concepts are there. Very core concepts of Python we are going to learn, guys. So after learning some core Python, the core concepts of Python, so little bit there are going to be some, there is going to be little bit idea about, we have to study something about a concepts called as, which is going to be, some concepts called as a NumPy is going to be required, guys. These are all some kind of an fundamentals. See, these are all not mandatory to learn, guys, but these are going to be some basic fundamentals are required, guys. NumPy, pandas, okay, some kind of a visualization. Don't worry, this no need to worry about that. Just today, 6:30. Currently, we are doing a generative AI class. I'm doing, guys. Right now, we are having a generative AI class at 6:30 also, 6:30 p.m. So they already started almost all 1 month back. They have already started, guys. So no worries. Just I'm going to show you today's class only, guys. So today, what is the date? This is going to be the topic here now. So don't worry. You can't understand what I'm doing that. But if you can observe carefully, guys, I'm using some library called as n, something called as n pandas, little bit. You don't require a much expertise on that. See, just an example, guys. This is going to be some kind of an which is going to be a pandas library is what I'm going to use as, guys. So see a little bit which is going to be mostly, if you can observe carefully, I'm working with some kind of an which is going to be text and all these things what we can see. See, these are going to be something called as an arrays, which we are going to work with the help of something called as an NumPy arrays, what we are going to work with them. So don't worry, you can't understand what are all these things, guys. Later, I'm going to discuss about all that kind of an applications. We are going to discuss about that in the later classes, guys. So just I'm showing you like what we are going to do. Okay, so don't worry. So finally, I'll tell you the implementation, guys. Observe carefully. These are the reviews that was given by Amazon employees. There are Amazon reviews.csv file is there. So this file is containing something called as an, it's not the product reviews, guys. It is going to be employees reviews. What are the likes and what are the dislikes? Okay, what are the likes and what are going to be the dislikes, guys? So this is going to be the whatever the likes they have been given and what are the dislikes they have been got given, guys. Don't worry, just I'm showing the application, guys. So here if we can see, this is going to be what we are trying to do in, guys. See that? Just a minute. Just a minute. It is an extension called as an Merlin. Just don't worry. Let me disconnect this. Just a minute, guys. Actually, just give me a second. I will scroll it down. Right. You can observe carefully, guys. This is going to be some kind of an visualizations what we have been got done. So see what is going to be this particular words are nothing but these words are going to be nothing but the words which has been appeared very frequently in the dislikes, and these are the words which has been appeared mostly in the which is going to be the likes. So you can see great, compensation, virtual roles, policy, which is going to be manager, roles, leaves, okay, company provides, something like this, guys. So these are going to be something like a balance, etc. But these are the words which are going to be worst balance, which is going to be trainer skills, least performance, which is going to be always bottom, something promotions. These are all going to be the words which are going to be appeared mostly in the dislikes. Means maybe there are not that much promotions are there. Everyone is talking about the promotions. They don't like the which is going to be the way the promotions are given. But here we can see the way they likes the compensation, okay, which is going to be some kind of a role, kind of a virtual roles we are providing, something like that. What we can see policies, which is going to be the building, which is going to be exercises, roles, leaves, something like this, what we can see the words. So for this, what I require, guys, which is going to be a skill of which is going to be data visualization. For that, I'm using some libraries called as which is going to be a matplotlib libraries, what I'm going to use as. Just only to make you understand the concept, don't worry about that. So I'm just telling about NumPy, pandas, and visualization is going to be some of the basic fundamentals that we require it, guys. So we don't go deeper into them because in machine learning classes and in the deep learning classes, we'll teach a little bit more about that. But for you, it is not required, guys, because for generative AI, basically just basic fundamentals of NumPy, pandas, and which is going to be some kind of a visualization is required, guys. So though it is not mandatory to learn machine learning and deep learning, but it is also going to be some basic fundamentals, guys. Even we don't go more details into them, but we have to discuss, guys. A little bit of machine learning, little bit of deep learning is going to be required, guys. So even machine learning, deep learning is also, there is going to be specifically, we have to have some basic knowledge about that. Why? Because many of the generative AI applications works based on the deep learning models only. So if you want to know how the LLMs are going to works, how the LLMs works, if you want to know that, first of all, we should know some basic concepts of what is going to be deep learning. So a little bit of machine learning and deep learning is going to be required, guys. So not detail, but it is going to be some basic fundamentals of deep learning and a basic fundamentals of machine learning are going to be gets required, guys. So up to here, whatever we are learning, core Python, NumPy, pandas, visualization, machine learning, deep learning, all these are going to be some of the prerequisites, guys. They're only just the prerequisites because everyone has to know before going for generative AI. That will take almost all, guys, one and off, almost all, it will take 1 month of time, it will take it. Why? Because we are going to learn all these basic fundamentals, what we are going to do with this. And then we are going to start with our main course, the main course content called as, which is going to be generative AI. And before going to generative AI, there is going to be some NLP concepts are there, guys. Actually, just now I told you, no, today, whatever I have shown you, some numbers, that is actually the bag of words. So whatever the bag of words topic, this is currently, today we have started with this topic only, guys. Understanding the bag of words, what are advantages, disadvantages of BOW, stand for bag of words, what we can see. Currently, this topic is going on because we completed all these basic fundamentals. So these are also going to be some prerequisites, guys. NLP concepts are going to be required. Something like one hot encoding. We have something called as a bag of words. We have something called as an TF-IDF. Can you see, guys? TF-IDF. We are having something called as an word-to-vec models. So very easy, very interesting topic, guys. Word-to-vec models are going to be there, guys. So very easy. It's very easy and very convenient to learn them, guys. Very easy and very convenient to which is going to be learn those particular concepts there. Just a small example here also. I don't require to, I'm not discussing about anything, guys. Just give me a second. I will open one file. Just recently only we discussed it, guys. Just a minute. I think it is going to be um, pandas data frames. It is going to be, just give me a second. I'll verify that. Yep. So don't worry about all these things, guys. Just if you can observe carefully, just observe carefully, guys. There is going to be something called as a module called as an gensim. So don't worry. Just I'm running the application, guys. Just run it once again. Don't worry. So what I'm doing is you need not to worry about that, guys. But what you can observe here is there is going to be something called as, which is going to be some models we are going to be having them, guys. These are going to be what we are going to call them as some kind of a models are there, which we are going to do that. See how simple it is going to be there, guys. So don't worry about that. This will takes a little bit time, guys, because it is a 1.GB, 1.5 GB file it was there. So if you want to load that 1.5 GB file, it takes a little bit time. For downloading only, it will take almost 15-20 minutes it will take, guys. Because in my system, it was loaded. It is already loaded, guys. It is already downloaded. So this is nothing but a word-to-vec model, which the Google has developed to convert the words into some kind of a numbers, guys. That is nothing but what we call it as word-to-vec model. It was created by Google. Google team, it has been created word-to-vec model. So for loading, it will takes a little bit time it is going to take, guys. Don't worry. It is going to be takes a little bit time. So done, guys. Now if you see, if it is going to be nothing but what we can see, just you can give a word, guys. See how simple it is going to be there. How it will work, all these things we'll study it later. So what is this word-to-vec model is going to do, guys? Whenever we given a word, the word is going to be nothing but it is going to be converted into some kind of a numbers. So this, yes, anyone, guys, any question? Somebody? Okay. Okay. So what is the idea here is, guys, the word is going to be converted into some kind of a numbers. These numbers are converted such a way that the words which are going to be having a similar meaning, which is going to be, for example, you see, for example, if I said which is going to be, it is going to be nothing but just an example, guys. If I said which is going to be something like a word called as an delicious. So it is going to tells you what are going to be the words which are going to be similar to, which is going to be closer to, which is going to be delicious, guys. See what are going to be the words which are going to be having a similar meaning of delicious. Tasty, which is going to be yummy. Flavorful, it is going to be there. Delish, isn't it, guys? So these are going to be some of the words, guys. So these words are going to be having some kind of a similar meaning is there. For example, if I said which is going to be, I said which is going to be not delicious. For example, I given a word which is going to be, I think it is going to be two words are coming. Okay, just for the timing, let us say that leave it for the timing. Later we'll see how to handle that. So whenever I given a word called as a delicious, so it is going to be gives you some kind of an words which is going to be very closer to delicious. So it is going to works like a dictionary, guys. You give any kind of a word, what is going to be the words which is going to be more closely located, very closely having a meaning, it is going to tell, it tells about that. For example, let us say that I said which is going to be excellent. So whenever I said which is going to be excellent, what are the words which are going to be having a close meaning to which is going to be excellent, guys? Terrific, superb, exceptional, fantastic, good, great, excellent, which is going to be marvelous. So these are all going to be some of the words which is going to be having a similar meaning to excellent, guys. Right? So like this, guys. So how it will works and all these things, we'll see it later, guys. For example, if I give some kind of an which is going to be India. See, guys, if you can see which is going to be India, guys, but observe carefully. It does not meaning because it says that India is a country. So which is going to be India's, even it is going to be Pakistan. India and having Pakistan is going to be having some similarity because both of them are names of the country, guys. Do you understood the point? I'm not saying that India is going to be a country. So Pakistan is also one country. So which is going to be India is a country. So Delhi, which is going to be part of India, or maybe say some statement is there. So Delhi is the capital of India. So that means it understands some relation between India and which is going to be Delhi was there. Bangalore, which is going to be subcontinent, Bangladesh, subcontinent, Mumbai, Sri Lanka. So how it is related, guys? Sri Lanka is one country, India is also one country. It's a subcontinent, which is going to be one subcontinent, it is going to be there. Bangladesh, which is going to be maybe it is nearer to India, guys. The Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. So these are all going to be some of the, just give me a second. Okay, so these are going to be some of the, which is going to be some words which are going to be having a close relation with, which is going to be India, guys. So these are going to be some of the things which we are going to work with them. See that if I give something like unhappy, so it is saying that which is glad, pleased, so which is going to be overjoyed, thrilled, satisfied, proud, delighted, which is going to be excited. So these are going to be the words what we are going to be gets working with that. So we are not, that's our learning in which is going to be the generative AI is completely different, guys. It is going to be, you cannot expect what, that means you cannot imagine like what we are going to learn there. It's completely a different way of learning in our generative AI. Mostly we are going to work with how to work with the text data. Mostly we are going to work with textual data, guys. I'm going to work with lot of techniques, guys, which we are going to work with some kind of an textual data. So that is the reason only we are going to learn about something about the NLP concepts, what we are going to work with that. As I said that no, this is going to be something called as an word to vec models, what we are going to work with that. So these are all going to be some, I'm not saying that these are not a part of, these are all the prerequisites, guys. Without learning this, we cannot go for generative AI. So this is our main, which is going to be the content which we are going to learn as part of our generative AI concepts, guys. Very easy, very easy application, guys. Very easily we can work with them. So what we are going to work is, guys, we are going to work with something called as an, very easy, guys. Normally, you know how to use a chat GPT. Same like the chat GPT, guys. We are also going to develop some kind of an, which is going to be some using some LLM models. We are going to create some kind of an LLM applications we are going to create, guys. For that, we don't write any kind of a code and all these things we are not going to write, guys. A very simple applications only. A simple application. You will understand, guys. Right now, I cannot make you understand the concept now itself because it is a little bit, I have to implement some setup and all these things I have to do. So you need not to worry about that. See that? So basically, what is the introduction part, guys? So what is generative AI? AI versus ML versus DL versus generative AI. How LLM models are trained. Evaluation of LLM models, and which is going to be all LLM models analysis. Okay, after that, we are going to work with, mostly we are going to work with this platform called as an, which is going to be LangChain. So mostly LangChain, if you learn this particular LangChain platform, guys, which is going to be sufficient, guys. We are having three, which is going to be frameworks are there. One is going to be LangChain, the other one is going to be Langsmith, and other one is going to be LangGraph. LangChain, which is going to be Langsmith, and which is going to be LangGraph. So these are going to be the some of the, which is going to be LangServe also, guys. So we are going to be working, which is going to be Langsmith. We are going to work with, which is going to be LangChain, and we are going to work with, which is going to be LangServe, which are going to be, these are the three, which is going to be the main platforms what we are going to work with that. There are frameworks, guys. Basically, we call it as. So just if you want, you can go to the, which is going to be, just go, nothing is there. Just go there and just verify what is going to be LangChain. So this is going to be LangChain platform, guys. These are going to be some different platforms are there. So we can see which is going to be, recently they have added, guys. So recently, whatever we are talking about, some kind of an agents. So recently they have added something called as an, which is going to be this deep agents they have been added there. See, this is going to be Langsmith. Mainly Langsmith is basically for debugging, deployment. Okay, so which is going to be monitoring. We are going to use the Langsmith. Langsmith is going to be this one, guys. Mainly observability. That means monitoring, evaluation, and which is going to be debugging, deployment, all these things we are going to do with the help of the Langsmith. Whereas these are going to be LangChain, mainly two, which is going to be create some kind of an applications what we are going to do. And LangGraph. LangGraph is also going to be one different case. It is going to be LangServe. Deep agents are going to be, it's currently, recently they have added this, guys. Recently only they have been added this particular, which is going to be deep agents has been got added with that. So later we are going to discuss about that. So we are talking about AI agents now, guys. So these are only, guys. So these are going to be some kind of an deep agents has been got added with this. Okay. So later we are going to discuss about all those particular applications. We are going to work with them. So these are going to be deep agents, which is going to be having some kind of planning tools. They will interact with the file system. They'll interact with the sub agents are there. System prompts are going to be there. All these things we are going to work with in the later application, guys. Later we are going to see about those particular things. Not only that, we are also going to work with, as I said, that which is going to be something called as, which is going to be llama models. We are going to work with that, which are created by Meta. So these are also going to be some kind of a Meta A8 the Meta team has created, guys. Here also we are going to work with llama 3, llama 4. We are having a different, which is going to be the models what we are going to be having, guys. So these are all going to be some different types of models what we are going to be gets working with that. So later we are going to see about, guys. So simply we have a download models are there. So which models you want to download, you can just download the models here, guys. So we use as these models only, guys. Llama 3 point, which is going to be 3.2. Okay, 1 billion parameters, or which is going to be 3 billion parameters. We'll see the later, guys. Later we are going to work with that. So these are all going to be some models, text models, which is going to be, this is also text models. Lightweight models are there, which is going to be multi-modals are going to be there. So we'll see them, guys. Later we are going to work with all of them. So like this, guys, we are also going to work with different types of applications. I'll share the code. You can see LangChain is there. OpenAI communities we are going to work. Olama is going to be another platform, guys. So Olama is going to be another platform, guys, which we are going to work with them. So if you want, we can see which is going to be Olama. So just, I think you never heard about this Olama, guys. I'll show you the Olama application here now. See there. This is one, guys. Open Olama. You can see here now. See there, it is going to be the Olama platform is there. So you can see Llama 3.2. I'm going to be using DeepSeek. I can use Llama models we can use. These are all going to be some of the models what we can use. Even GPT models also we can use in, guys. DeepSeek models what we can see. We are using a GPT models, different gamma models what we can see, guys. See that? It's going to be nothing but what are the different types of models what we are having. It's also nothing but I think you have never heard about this one, guys, right? So whenever I said which is going to be high, so if you observe carefully, just like ChatGPT, it is going to be working about that. Okay, so just an example, guys. You can ask it, which is going to be chat about something. Okay, get help with something. Just have a which is going to be friendly conversation. Let's example, guys. So translate, which is going to be, I said which is going to be translate, which is going to be how are you to, which is going to be to Hindi language, to Hindi. Just an example, guys. Just an example I'm telling about. Not only we know the chat GPT. So same as it is, we are also going to be having a different types of LLM models are available. So see, guys, this is going to be something like a gamma models, what we can see, llama models. So we are having llama models, guys. Even now I'm using a llama model, what we can see. Okay, this is going to be some kind of a llama model. So I can say what is going to be AI. So what is going to be, let us say AI, guys. So it will try to answer your question here now. I'm not using only ChatGPT. ChatGPT is basically created by OpenAI community, guys. This is going to be a different types of which is going to be. I'm using a llama model, what I'm going to be using there. So we are all going to use them programmatically, guys. Directly we don't use them. We are going to use some kind of an programmatically. We are going to use with the help of a Python. We are going to create some kind of a chatbots. We can create some kind of an which is going to be chatbots and all these things. What we can create in, guys. See, building some chatbots. We are going to create them. Some kind of a Q&A chatbot. That means if we ask a question, it is going to answer this depending on the document, whatever we have been shared. Mainly, we have to create some kind of an RAG applications we have to create in, guys. So we are going to learn about which is going to be that kind of a RAG applications and all these things what we'll create. Some kind of an which is going to be SQL RAG we are going to create it. Text summarization with the which is going to be LangChain. So Hugging Faces and which is going to be LangChain integrations. How to deploy this particular GenAI applications, guys. Using which is going to be Streamlit and which is going to be Hugging Face, how to do that. Okay, and even some kind of an AWS which is going to be Bedrock, how to use the AWS Bedrock for a deployment. Something fine tuning of which is going to be the models, LoRa, which is going to be Clora. These are all some techniques which we are going to use them. And a kind of an which is going to be deployments and all these things, what we are going to work with them, guys. So these are going to be the topics which we are going to work as part of our which is going to be the generative AI applications. We are going to work with that. And apart from that, we also have something called as an agentic AI is also going to be there, guys. Here also we are going to be having some agentic AI, which is going to be the building blocks, agentic AI architectures we are going to work. There also we are going to work with, which is going to be the LangChain and all these things, what we are going to work with that. Agentic AI RAG we are going to be using, multi-agent systems, how to work with them. So how to go for some kind of end schedulers and all these things, what we are going to work with them, guys. So we'll see. These are all part of which is going to be some kind of an agentic AI. We are going to use them, guys. AI agents is also there. Actually, I didn't given the topics related to AI agents as of now, but we'll also discuss the AI agents also. We'll discuss about that because that is a different concepts. It is going to be not like this. It's a completely different application. It will be there. So later I'm going to add up those particular topics related to AI agents and all these things. I'll discuss about that. Okay. So I'll just share this particular course curriculum to you guys just to get some idea about like what we are going to learn as part of your course curriculum. So you can also go through this particular course curriculum, the course content once again. So if we have any which is going to be, that means if we have any further discussion regarding the course content also, so feel free to discuss, guys. Sir, you can add up anybody wants, if you want, sir, add up these particular concepts or contents to this particular course. If we have any doubts, we can have a small discussion regarding this particular course content also, guys, which I'm going to share you. It's a completely like an practical oriented. We are going to work with them, guys. Really, we are going to work with that. Okay. Yes. I think it is going to be yes. So yes, absolutely. There is nothing prerequisites are there. Whether you are from Java, whether you are from .NET, whether you are from SQL, whether you are going to be, nothing matters here now. Everything is going to be done with the help of, which is going to be something like what we can see. Almost all we are going to be programmatically. There is nothing concept is there here, guys. It is programmatically nothing is there. Just a basics of Python. If you know that, anyone can learn this particular generative AI course because it is not in which is going to be a conceptual understanding. It is going to be how to use the existing LLM models to make our applications. So what exactly we are going to do? So we'll create, guys, we'll create some kind of a chatbot applications. We are going to create some Q&A, rack systems we are going to do, or kind of an which is going to be SQL racks, we are going to create them. So that's, we are using existing LLM models only, guys. We are not going to develop any which is going to be new LLM models. If you want to really want to develop a new LLM model, guys, we require a lot of which is going to be computing power is required. So we don't do that one, guys. Using the existing LLM models like ChatGPT, not ChatGPT, it's GPT models. We are going to create our own, which is going to be LLM applications. What those LLM applications can do, guys, it is going to create, I think you have an idea, guys. I'll also show you, even not only this, even I also going to use some kind of a ChatGPT. Maybe I don't know how many of you have an idea about this, guys. So we can create our own, which is going to be GPT models we can create in, guys. I don't know how many of you have been got used. So go to ChatGPT, guys. Just an example. Don't worry. We go to the ChatGPT, guys. In the ChatGPT, I think you have an idea about that. There are going to be something called as Zen GPTs are there. If we click on explore here, there are different type of GPT models are there, guys. So how these GPT models are there, guys? These are what we call it as custom GPTs. So normally GPT is nothing but generalized. It's a generic one. It can answer any question. It can do anything. But these are going to be some kind of an which is going to be discover and create some custom versions of ChatGPT. It's a custom versions of ChatGPT that combine some instructions, some extra knowledge, and any combination of which is going to be skills, guys. For example, if you want to go for programming, there are going to be different types of which is going to be GPTs what we are having there, which can generate some kind of an which is code to be code. They can generate some kind of a code. Okay, so there are going to be some different type of website generators are there. Can you see there? There are SQL expert is going to be there. We can also create, guys. I also created some custom GPTs here, guys. My GPTs. These are going to be my GPTs, guys. These are not part of your generative AI course. It is only just like in AI tools, we are going to teach them, guys. See there? DURGASOFT course advisor. There is going to be which is going to be a GPT. So what it is going to do is it is going to answer your questions, guys. For example, if I ask, for example, let us ask here, guys. I'm asking the chat GPT. So can you tell me what is going to be? I said generative AI course. I want to know about something like which is going to be a generative AI course. So it is only answering the questions only related to DurgaSoft only, guys. You understood the point, guys? So it is going to answer the questions only about the generative AI course only. It is going to do, guys. So see, this is going to be nothing but what we can see. This is complete what is going to be the what we can see. It is highlighted. You ask it, guys. Tell me what is the generative AI course from DurgaSoft. It is going to tell you. So see there, whatever I have discussed, guys, almost all it is going to be the same thing what we can work on this. Okay, so see there, it is going to be the syllabus is quite comprehensive and covers foundational like Python fundamentals, machine learning essentials, deep learning and little bit of neural network, natural language processing, foundations of generative AI course, transformers and large language models, embeddings and semantic search. As I told you, know, which is going to be RAGs are there, tools and APIs are like Hugging Face transformers. Okay, OpenAI, GPT-3, GPT-4 they will use as Llama models that are going to be using. Project implementation, real world mini projects like chatbots, text generation, image generation, deployment models like Flask, and which is going to be cloud setup is there. So what is going to be? Actually, it may not be perfectly, guys, but it is going to get some kind of an information. So what is going to be the new batch? For example, when a new batch is starting, when a new batch, which is going to be a new batch for Gen AI. So let us ask it, guys. Let me just ask it. It will find out, guys. It will go to the durgasoftonline.com, and from there it is going to get this kind of a courses what it is going to do, guys. So they are saying that it is going to be a new batch is going to be starts. So artificial intelligence from generative AI, what we can see 27th of October, time is going to be 6 p.m. From where it is getting, guys? From the durgasoftonline.com. From there it is going to be getting this data there. Okay, so like this, guys, I created some kind of an which is going to be something like what we can see, a kind of an which is going to be one application called as a DurgaSoft, which is going to be course advisor. But how I created, guys, I didn't created any programmatically. I created with the help of which is going to be this one only I created. Maybe, but all versions will not support, guys. So there is must be subscription must be there. You have to buy some subscriptions. So if I create a new subscription here, guys, it is going to be, there is going to be create my own GPT I can create here, guys. No need of writing any code. Just if you ask it, itself is going to create it. For what purpose you are creating a GPT? But same example, we are going to do it in a more efficient way with the help of a programmatical part. We don't use it, guys. Using the GPT models only, with the help of some programmatical models, we are going to create a more, which is an efficient and which is going to be an accurate models. We are going to create them, guys. Okay. So that is our basic understanding about this particular, the introduction part, guys. So I think all of you got some idea about like how our course curriculum, what we are going to learn in our course training program. So all these things I have completely discussed about that. Hope all of you got an idea about how our training program goes. So if you have any questions, guys, I can take some few questions from your side, 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever the time you require. I can take up some questions and we can end up the demo sessions, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll also share the file also, guys. I will share the file. You can also download the file, guys. I'm going to share the file. Just give me a second. I will share the file, guys. Just give me a second. All right. So I'm sharing the file also, guys. So you can just download the file. And if you have any further discussions, we can discuss over, if you want, we can discuss it regarding the course content and all these things also. We can have a discussion, guys. So anyone, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to discuss. So if you have any doubts or if you want any clarifications, so I can answer your questions, guys, and we can end up this particular demo sessions, guys. And as I said that today is going to be the last demo session, guys. So if you have any further clarifications, any doubt, feel free to discuss and please feel to clarify those particular doubts, guys. Anyone, if you have any questions, guys, you can discuss with me. Anyone, guys, any questions? You can unmute yourself and you can speak. Or also you can also have the chat window, use the chat window also, guys, if you want. Yes, please.
Yeah. So I have actually, I need to have some clarity
Okay.
that if you learn these codes, right? So, which role will you be looking for actually? That is
It's a generative AI developer. We have a direct role called as an Gen AI application developer will be there. Just for a small clarification, let me open the Naukri portal. Let me open a Naukri portal. Directly, you can find the jobs based on the Gen AI developer. So, which is going to be architects also will be there. Architects are going to... Yes, please.
Yeah, how it is different from the agentic AI? Because we are learning also agentic AI, right?
Yeah. So agentic AI is going to be nothing but see, to make you understand this particular application, like in a easy way, I'll tell you, just in a small, easy way, I'm going to tell you what is generative AI, what is agentic AI, what is going to be AI agents. So like what I'm going to do is, for example, let us say that I want to plan a tour. For example, let us say that I want to have it is going to be a 4 days plan, which is going to be a 4 day, which is going to be planned, a 4 day, which is going to be, I want to go for a plan on a trip. I want to go for a 4 day trip. I want to plan it. So what is going to be generative AI? So generative AI is going to be nothing but you can ask the generative AI. You give the requirement. So I want to plan a which is going to be 4 days, plan a trip to so and so a nearby location. So these are my, which is going to be my budget, or this is going to be. So according to that, generative AI is going to give you some kind of an, which is going to be plans it is going to give you. So what is agentic AI is going to be nothing but in agentic AI, what we are going to do is there are some automated, which is going to be AI agents will be there. So what these AI agents we are going to do is these agents, we have to specify them. Okay, so this particular agent, so this agent has to go and we have to check for some kind of an, here it is giving only the plan. It won't take any action there. But according to the plan, I can say that, okay, these agents has to go to, which is going to be, for example, it has to go to, which is going to be, go to some make my trip. Okay, so it is going to be plans and it is going to be nothing but book some 8 tickets. It is going to be book the tickets. So we are going to specify what is going to be the agents has to perform them. So according to that particular agents I given them, it will perform that particular actions in a particular sequential order. It is going to perform that. That is what the agentic AI is going to do. That generative AI is only gives the plan, but agentic AI is going to put the plan into that particular action. These AI agents are going to be completely and automated. You need not to give this particular plan. So automatically they are going to make the plan. There are also automatically it is going to book the tickets and everything is going to be done automated, which is going to be the way how it is going to be gets done with that. So generative AI is only just giving a plan. Agentic AI is going to be nothing but according to the plan, whatever the action you want to do. AI agents are going to make all this particular work to be and automated. It is going to work. So these are very easy topics. They need not to have such kind of an much knowledge about that. These are all completely done with a GUI based. We are going to do with that. So which I'm going to discuss it in the practical application. So mainly we have to concentrate on the generative AI applications. We have to concentrate along with the agentic AI and AI agents. So simple. If I give the AI agents the requirement, everything itself is going to take the plan. Itself is going to take the action. Everything it is going to be taken care by itself only. That is what the difference between agentic AI and which is going to be this one here now. So if you become a generative AI developer, so obviously we are going to have a generative AI developer concept is going to be there. So there only we are going to be having, see there, which is going to be Gen AI, which is going to be agentic AI developer is going to be there. So agentic AI, Python, AI agents, generative AI, natural language processing. So see there, this is going to be 4 days before it has been got posted there. So if you can see what are going to be, so just I want to show you like what are going to be the topics that are going to be gets explained here now. See, it is going to be something called as an experience working in, which is going to be LLM APIs, OpenAI, Google Gemini, vector databases like as the Chroma database, Fias, and all these things, what we are going to work with them. So these are going to be, so responsibilities are nothing but designing and developing of AI agents, integrate with the API and tools, optimize the agent performance. See that it is going to be RAG, what we can see within applications. So these are all going to be some kind of an, which is going to be the kind of a job opportunities that we are going to find it out. So Gen AI developer, AI, ML, NLP, Gen AI developer, agentic AI developer is going to be there, generative AI developer. So all these are going to be related to Gen AI development only, right?
So our course is covering both the paths, right?
Both the part,
Gen
generative
AI
AI,
and
agentic
agentic.
AI, and AI agents.
Okay.
Okay,
So
fine.
we can do for anyone, generative AI, agentic AI, agent developer, all such, right?
Mainly,
Those-
it's see, as of now, they will ask you about generative AI first of all. Generally, generative AI with agentic AI, that is going to be the mostly which we are going to see as part of the job requirements. So that's why first of all you have to learn the generative AI. Then we'll understand how that all the complete process is going to take place, and after that we'll go for that agentic AI and the whatever the AI agents topic is there. So must and should you have to learn the generative AI.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, fine.
So in a different cloud also the deployment process will
Yes.
be teaching us, right?
Yes, yes, we can do that. But we are
Like
going to
in,
do mostly in the Amazon. We are going AWS. We are going to do that.
not in Azure. Azure
Not
we
in
have, I think, what in
uh,
Azure we have the what
Azure
agent
also
ID,
we
right?
can do, say in Azure also we can do that, but comparatively this AWS is going to be more convenient than the which is going to be the Azure. So that is the reason why we are going to be mostly prefer to use the AWS, because account creation and all these things can be done very easily as part of this particular application. So you can see AI which is going to be some kind of an, see that these are all going to be some kind of an AI and machine learning which is going to be generated based on that. Lot of which is going to be AI plus machine learning, which is going to be a lot of new things. There are completely new things has been came there. So many different types of products related to them. So there also we can use Azure. This one Azure AI services are also going to be there. So normally we know that Azure AI speech is going to be there. So all these are going to be some kind of an which is going to be different types of applications what we can do. We can also do there, but mostly we are going to work with which is going to be something which we are going to call it as, which is going to be with the AWS, we are going to be works very comfortably, we can work with them. So get started with AI agents and all these things, what we can do. As I said that no, building a which is going to be a conversational agent, what you want to create it, multi-modal content processing, what we can see, which is going to be some kind of an improve the client meetings with which is the agents. So all these are going to be some automated agents are going to be there. So which we are going to work with them, right?
So Azure is having a separate one
Hmm.
framework, right? AutoGen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
So almost every cloud is having nowadays. Almost
Yeah.
every cloud is going to be having, even Google Cloud, or whether it is going to be if you go to GCP. So
Mm.
Google, which is going to be if you go for Google Cloud. So that also going to be having all this, which is going to be Google, which is going to be cloud. GCP will say, if you go for which is going to be Google Cloud. So if we can see, this is also going to be having a different types of agents we are going to be gets working with that. So Google, which is going to be cloud services, what we can see, what are going to be the different products we are going to be having there. So if we use these are going to be some models are going to be there. So which is going to be, obviously we know that Gemini models we are going to be having, Vertex AI is going to be there. So these are all going to be, so many different products are there which we can work with that. So there are going to be different types of, which is going to be 200 plus, which is going to be generative AI, the which is going to be models and tools what we are going to be having. So these are all going to be different types of, which is going to be multi models what we are having. These are all going to be some kind of an generative AI applications. AI agent builders are going to be there. So this is going to be Vertex AI. So it is going to be start building your AI agents. So this is also going to be the same thing. So every cloud is going to be having their own. Nowadays there are these, every cloud is concentrating on them. Generative AI, which is going to be agentic, the AI agents, all these things. Every cloud is going to be providing the services,
It's
right?
easily can switch, right, from
Yes.
AWS to Azure
Yes. Once
or
again, which
GCP.
one? I can't hear your voice. Your voice is very low actually. It's looking like hearing like you are away from the mic.
No, no.
No,
So am I audible now?
it's audible, but your voice is little bit low. Okay, now it is fine.
Okay,
Now it is
okay,
good now.
okay. I'm telling you that easily you can transform, right,
Yeah, yeah.
from
Mm.
these framework to Azure, AutoGen or other
Yeah,
framework.
yeah. Yes, yes, you can do that. It's not, that is not a programmatical part. Easily we can do whatever the work you want to do. Everything we can perform with the help of those particular cloud available services. We can perform them.
Vamsi, why I'm asking, because actually earlier I tried actually NI10. NI10 one platform is there, no code
N8,
platform. Yeah,
N8, yes.
so I
Mm,
made a couple of reg and couple of
okay,
you know
okay,
workflow.
okay,
So that's why I am asking that actually. Little bit I know about
okay,
these
okay,
things that
okay, okay. So this is very
agentic
this is
AI.
also very convenient. It also there is very conveniently we can work. But only thing is it's not a free. They'll give a 14 days trial period, it will give you. So on within the 14 days trial period only we have to work. But it's very convenient, which is going to be those products and all these things we can use very easily. We can work with those particular products easily.
Exactly, exactly. It is very easy to
Yeah,
use. Yeah.
it's very simple,
And
drag and drop, and we can work with them. So you can see the videos there, just simply drag and drop, and we can create the AI agent. So I want to read the emails and I want to send the mails automatically. So we
yes,
can do that. That's the kind of a things.
and yeah, I know the other audience are there, but I have lot many questions to ask.
Okay,
One
okay.
final question I will
Yes,
ask you.
please. Yes, please.
Final question. So see, I have 20 years experience in
Okay.
software testing. It is my
Okay, okay.
personal thing.
Mhm, mhm,
So currently, I'm I'm trying to hope the job in data science, because I
mm.
feel that actually that field is not having that much of growth.
Okay, okay.
So, so I wanted to switch from my 20
Mm.
years of experience
Okay.
towards this side.
Mm.
So could I app, or could I uh, you know uh, how to fit these other things?
Okay, okay, okay. So
These
we'll
things.
do one thing because your requirement is going to be different from all other participants. So we'll do one thing. I will just we can over discuss over the WhatsApp or something offline. We can have a small discussion regarding that. So I'll give my contact number. So anyone, not only you, anyone guys who is having any further, that means which is generalized questions, I can answer this, but it is going to
Oh,
be specifically for your profile and etc. Right? So I'll do
yeah,
one thing. I'll give my contact number. So please text me on my WhatsApp number there. So later, whenever you find the time, just I can discuss over the call. We can have a further discussion. What discussion if you require. Otherwise, we can chat on the WhatsApp. I shared my number 80080 777 is my contact number in the chat window. So all of you guys, please make a note of my number. Not only see if you not only if you join the session, even if you didn't join the session, also no problem. In future, if you have any further, if any any suggestions or any kind of an information you require, feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, please.
yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
fine.
thank you.
Yes,
So
guys.
here a lot of many projects we can learn, right?
You
So
will learn a lot of practical oriented projects. We are going to learn about that.
such that it could be considered as a portfolio
Yes,
project for
yes,
the
yes,
region,
yes,
right?
absolutely. Yes,
Thank you, thank you.
right.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sorry,
Yes, please. Yeah.
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, please.
So, sir, I'm having total 10 year of experience into
Mm-hmm.
RP technology,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm, wanted to go into
Mm.
this.
Yes, yes, please. Yeah.
So, like, how you will be, posing this training? Like, I just wanted to, pose my career as a like, see,
Mm.
honestly, I'll be having 10 years of completely development experience into RP technology,
Mm-hmm.
and after getting this training,
Mm.
I wanted to pose as a like 2 years of experience
Yes,
into
yes.
AI,
Uh,
and
obviously.
I'll
Mm.
be putting it as a RPA developer. So, do you think this 2 years of experience I can pose it with the background of this particular training?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So my training program will pose you around 2 to 3. You can put up to. My suggestion is going to be because see, first of all, your generative AI was started almost all somewhere around 2 to 3 years back. So you cannot put more experience on that, right?
Yeah,
You
right,
cannot say
right.
that I have a 5 years of experience on generative AI. So hardly 1 to 2 years of experience is sufficient. So not more than that. So that particular knowledge, that particular what are the expertise you can get with this particular whatever the training program I'm going to deliver here.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. Any more guys? Any more? Any questions?
Timing actually on for
Yes,
our
please.
class
Timings 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. IST
every day.
every day. That is 5 days a week.
Okay, Saturday Sunday will be off, right?
Saturday and Sundays will be off because it is already 9:30, right? So
Yeah,
Saturdays evening means general people won't join. That too in the late time. It's a late time, right? So general people won't join. Morning classes, generally Saturday we'll conduct. Generally evening classes, we don't conduct on Saturdays. Okay then. Thanks all of you for today, guys. And my backend team will guide you guys if you have any issue with any like a registration or anything. And I also given some my number also. If you have any further doubts or any clarification before getting registered, feel free to text me on my WhatsApp number, guys. I can clarify all your doubts. And from tomorrow, the link will changes, guys. You need to register by paying the required fee amount. So already our backend team will send you the follow-up mail, and already in the chat window also they have been shared all the details regarding the payment. So tomorrow the link will changes, guys. Same time, but the link will changes. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time with a new link, guys. Okay. Thanks all of you for today. We'll meet up tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks all of you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you very much.